I watched a really good movie on addictions last night, and if you're interested in learning more about addictions, this video is going to be helpful. I'm a clinical psychologist. I've worked in drug and alcohol counseling for male registered offenders, and here's what you may not know. Addictions can happen to anyone. Honestly, your sister, your brother, your family member, successful people. And in this movie last night, this girl was a successful 26-year-old. She was about to get engaged, and then because she had a car accident which she was responsible for, she actually killed her sister-in-law and her husband and developed this addiction to Oxycontin or an opioid. Now, when I was working in drug and alcohol, what you learned is that essentially people's drug of choice tells you a lot. When someone is addicted to opioids or heroin, which slow the nervous system down, usually they have gone through trauma, because when you're going through trauma, your nervous system is very activated and you want something that slows it down. When people are usually addicted to uppers or stimulants, think your methamphetamines, your ice, a lot of the time those people have undiagnosed ADHD and they are self-medicating because they're stimulating the frontal lobe, they're self-medicating, they're quieting the noise. And this is why a lot of people end up in the forensic system who have this, because they're impulsive, they're hyperactive, they're risk-taking, and all those needs for ADHD get met, but they're not properly medicated for it. Here are some of the signs that someone you love may be struggling with addiction, because like I said, it can happen under your nose. The first thing is the person justifies, rationalizes, or denies how serious the use is. They're always comparing themselves to someone who is worse. Oh, it's not like I'm like Johnny, he smokes all the time, or they're taking drugs every single day, I just do it on the weekends. Number two is it's affecting their life. They're not showing up to their appointments, to their life responsibilities. Maybe they're drinking or driving under the influence, which puts their family at risk. And number three is they've tried to give it up with limited success. They have tried to cut down, but then they always go back to using it and justifying it. Oh, it's just to help me wind down. Oh, it helps me sleep. And people can be very defensive about it. Can you help someone with an addiction? Unless they want to change and want to get the help, it's unlikely that they will change. You can influence change and you can stop being an enabler, because in many ways, what you allow is what will continue. So if you enable this behavior, it is more likely to continue. If you want to know more about this or my experience working in this field, I'm a clinical psychologist. Let me know in the comments for more.